Chester is the first song we're going to do, and you may not know the words. You might recognize the tune and go, I've heard that before. But it was the second most popular song in the colonies during the Revolution. Of course, Yankee Doodle was the most popular. And this was one of the first songs actually written in the United States by an American and was published. Chester was just an extremely popular song, and few people really know too much about it now. The word Chester is from Old English and Latin words that mean a military camp. Okay? And that name was selected. It was a common practice to name tunes after a place that necessarily didn't have anything to do with the lyrics or the theme of the song. They just put a place name on it. And that was intentional. That allowed the tune to be used with different lyrics in different places. It was a common practice in that day. Now, this was written by a guy named William Billings in 1770, and he published it in his songbook entitled The New England Psalm Singer. This songbook was the first book of songs completely composed in America, and it became an anthem of the American opposition to the British policies in North America. William Billings was a Boston native and was America's first choral composer. So he wrote, this was sung in the churches. This wasn't sung in the taverns or on the street or in some concert hall. It was sung in the churches. So this was a hymnal. It was published in a hymnal. He was 24 years old when he issued this first songbook. He was a self-taught musician, songwriter, and composer. He was very popular. He wrote 6 songbooks in his lifetime. Unfortunately, his style of music went out of favor, and due to copyright laws at the time, which were kind of non-existent, he was unable to capitalize on the popularity of his original music, and unfortunately he died at age 53 was buried in a pauper's grave. Kind of sad that he had this great song. It was very popular in the time, and copyright laws just were kind of non-existent. Chester was the first truly patriotic song in both tune and lyrics written by an American in the colonies. The original had 2 stanzas of lyrics, which is what you have on your paper, and you can read those. And when you just give words, sometimes you don't understand that some words go on for lots of notes. So if it doesn't seem like it fits, if you're going to try to sing it, that's why. It may feel a little disjointed to you, because you can't represent that just by writing the lyrics down. So there's two stanzas of lyrics. Let tyrants shake their iron rod. Let slavery clank her galling chains. We fear them not. We trust in God. New England's God forever reigns. Remember, in the colonies, they were very territorial in that, well, we're from New England, and we're from the southern colonies, and we're from the middle colonies. It wasn't until we had this concept of the United States that people started to think about their states being states, but not just totally separate from the others. That was kind of the distinction that took time to happen. And then the second stanza he originally wrote was, what grateful offerings shall we bring, which shall we render to the Lord. Remember, this is in a hymnal. Lord, hallelujah, let us sing and praise his name on every chord. Remember, this was sung in the church.
Susan,
yeah. There's a little introduction to this with the percussion, and then if you want to try to sing along, I ask you to do so. You ready? Here we go. had people learning that in the church, and the churches had organs in the colonial period. The most popular instruments you heard were fiddles, violins, and trumpets, believe it or not. Of course, the drums were mostly military, fifes, which mostly played with the military troops. And then, but in the churches, they had organs, and they had, well, more like harpsichords, which were more upper class kind of thing. So people would have been singing along to that in some of the big New England churches at the time. Now the next one you'll recognize a lot better, won't you? Yankee Doodle. So this is called 3 Centuries of American Song, and it has these pretty familiar tunes in here. There's a little bit of an introduction, then you'll definitely hear Yankee Doodle, and you'll hear the piccolo over here playing on this. All right? And then it goes into Old Susanna, which of course isn't from the colonial era, but it is very much an Americana kind of song, and written by Stephen Foster, who actually lived in Cincinnati, Ohio, real lovely songs there. And of course, it's got some of the craziest lyrics. It rained all day, the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry.
The weather's not changed much in Cincinnati.
No, it sure hasn't. And of course, banjo, those instruments came over with the unfortunate slave trade with the Africans who were, taken into slavery. But that instrument developed out of their culture, and banjo became really, really popular more towards the Civil War era. Oh, and then you finally get to say America the Beautiful, which, again, the Civil War time, that time was written. Here is it. game. Let's see who wins the birdie.
Okay.
We got one more. Oh, one more. Wait a minute. Gotta get in the bag. Gotta make it fair. Okay, we're gonna shake it up.
Muster it up.
As you're ready, let's see if somebody gets this. All right. Oh, wait a minute, you get to pull. Here, come on. You the shaker, you pull.
Pull it, pull it. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, they're in here.
Hope they have a name and they're in here.
Well, there's the name. What's that?
Rosemary?
Rosemary?
Rosie, Rosemary. Minutillo.
Okay, that one.
Nope.
Oh,
Rosemary's not here.
Sorry.
try again. We got, wait a minute, is that Rosemary? No. Is that her? Yeah! Oh, she's here. Come up here. Would you like to come up and get your birdie?
Oh, forget. Come on.
She's got birdies on her shirt, too. She has
I
apples.
love it.
Yay! Yeah, like, turn around. Can we have a picture? Have a picture? Turn around. Hold up your birdie. Look at the camera.
Here you go.
See the camera?
Or Lucy
Shy.
Daddy, that's fine too.
Let her daddy.
Or-
She's too shy.
But there's another person over here. Yeah, fine.
Here. All right. So the song America, also known as My Country 'Tis of Thee. By the way, did you know what macaroni means in the Yankee Doodle? It's a fancy dancy guy, the macaroni. That was a derogatory kind of term. It wasn't very nice. They were making fun of the uncultured American soldier, of those guys who were farmers and, you know, that kind of thing. And they weren't these, you know, all in their fancy outfits, British soldiers, and they didn't know how to dance and they didn't know the proper way to act. So that was making fun of the Americans. Of course, the Americans said, yeah, we'll show you. We'll just adopt the song. So, you know. But the tune America, or My Country 'Tis of Thee, is also known as, anybody know? God Save the Queen or God Save the King in England. Another time where we took a tune from the British and made it our tune. Okay? That's happened quite a bit over the centuries, back and forth between Britain and us. And so we're going to play America for you. You've got some verses to it here. We're going to do two of them. So on the back side, there are two sides. Okay? So if you'd like to sing along on this, it's just a nice little arrangement of My Country 'Tis of Thee. This was considered at one time to become our national anthem, but they decided against it because England was already using it. And it didn't work out too well. Also, America the Beautiful was one time put forth as our national anthem rather than the Star Spangled Banner, which won out. Of course, we didn't really have a national anthem officially until the 1930s, I believe, 1930s, before we actually adopted an official national anthem. Hail to the Chief that they play for the president was adopted before the national anthem was. All right, go figure. Okay, last 4 bars of the intro, right? Here we go, ready? We got a 4-bar intro, then you get to sing with it. Ready? 1, 2, ready, the gem of the ocean, the home of the brave and the free. This was also the unofficial national anthem in the 1840s of the United States. Now, I remember going to the gymnasium when I was a child, and the music teacher would be there and play these songs like when it was like Veterans Day or something like that. We'd sing all these patriotic songs. I remember this melody. There's no way I would remember the words now, I'm just telling you. So if you'd like to sing along, you are welcome to do so. It's very, very much that old style do, 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 do kind of song. Sounds like a bunch of sailors would be singing it on the ship. Okay?
They're in a bar.
So this is an F. We got a 4-bar intro plus 2 notes. You ready? Okay, you ready? Here we go. I'll let you know when to start. Okay? You ready? I'm going to give you 3. 1, 2, 3. Come up, and I'm sure as we get closer to July 4th, you're going to see things on TV and hear other concerts and things where you're going to hear some of these older songs that maybe we don't hear a whole lot today, but we're part of the history of our country as we go through celebrating our 250 years. So this one is not really an old song. What was this? About 1920, I think. This Land Is Your Land. So, anybody know who Woody Guthrie was? Yeah. Musician, folk singer, etc. Did a lot of protest songs back in Depression era. He wrote a lot of stuff. And this is a song that he wrote. And it's just our string section going to play this for you. And we're going to introduce another element to this. Susan, you want to come up here?
So I told Susan, this is as a former music teacher that used sign language in my classroom, this is a very simple song to do. So if you trust me, I would love to show you the 12 simple signs that you can sign and sing this song. So take a quick look at the verse, because I'm guessing you know this land is your land, this land is my land. But you may not know the verse. This land is your land. So it's super, super simple. So put your papers down and everybody put your hands up, kids and adults, super simple. And if you just copy me, I can show you what we're going to do. So as I was walking, that ribbon of highway, and that's the sign for road, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley and what you just signed was the sign for land. Now this one, you can relax a minute. This is going to be a little explanation about how we got the sign for America. In the pioneer days, they cut down trees and took logs and interlocked them and created fences. So the sign for America is the jazz hand, interlock your fingers and make one big circle, and you do it quickly because it's this land, and then fist on fist, like you're putting something together, was made. This land was made for you and me. Super simple, right? Okay. So that last part, and we're going to use this land is my land again. So again, it's interlock your fingers, and right in front of you, do a quick circle. This land is your land. Do it again. This land is my land. Now, relax a moment. This takes some explanation. You tell me what happened in California in the mid-1800s?
Gold rush.
Gold rush. So to get the sign for California, they used the sign for gold, which this is yellow, a Y, your thumb and your pinky sticks out and you wiggle, that's yellow. To sign California, because it's a long state, isn't it? So point to your ear like a woman's earring, then change to the Y and wiggle it down. That's California. From California, do it one more time. From California. Now stay in that Y and rub it across your hand. That's New York. Busy, busy, cars, traffic. Okay, so do that again. From California to the New York Islands. Are you doing this behind me?
No. We are. I am.
Okay. This is trees or forests, from the redwood forests. And then Gulf Stream water. We're going to start with the sign for water. This is the letter W. And I'm doing it backwards for you. So if you're right-handed, just use your right hand. You don't have to switch. So not to be confused with the number 3. This is W. Okay. Tap at your mouth. That's you drink water. The Gulf Stream, and then change to O and make waves for the ocean. That's the ocean. From the Gulf Stream waters. Do that again. From the Gulf Stream waters. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's go back to California. This is the hardest part right here. After that, you got it. From California to the New York Islands. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Let's do the refrain, the chorus part, one more time. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Yay! Now, just so you know, the hearing impaired cannot hear this. So they use this, jazz hands shake, for applause. This is the highest praise. Good job. So, are you ready to sing and sign?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give this up to you, and I'll stand over here.
I'll tell you what, no, we're going to do this.
Okay.
Hang on.
Rotate.
You're going to stand here
Okay.
and sign. I'm going to stand here.
Okay. All righty.
All right, we're good? Yep. Remember the repeat.
Little introduction, and we're going to start with the verse as I was walking.
Here we go. Ready?
As I was walking along the highway, I saw above me and in the skyway
All right. Everybody stand up, orchestra. We're done playing, but we've got more stuff going on here. So, if you would like to hang out, we have some instruments back underneath that TV back there on the wall. And we're going to come up into this area with those. And if anybody would like to try to play a violin.
Sure, I'll try.
Okay. Or a cello.
Come on.
You got to give us a few minutes to get them up here. And then you can try them out. Some of our string players are going to help you do that. Give us a few minutes. We got to do a little clearing back here. Get some people out of the way. So give us about